Hi everybody and welcome back to a new video. Today's video is going to be different, one that I've never actually filmed before. I'm actually at my mom and dad's house and my grandfather's house, and I'm daily vlogging today. And I was sitting down and I thought, what better idea than right now at this moment to film a Q&A. So I just sent some questions over, or a place for you guys to insert your questions over on my Instagram, and I'm just gonna casually ask my mom, my dad, and my grandfather questions so that you can get to know them better, because I know I've been filming with them a lot and you guys have questions. So that is what today's video is gonna be. This isn't gonna be a sit down, super professional. This is gonna be me walking around the house. There might be some noises in the background. We have a radio going, my dad's cooking, so we might be in and out of the kitchen or by the grill, and so we're just gonna do some really casual questions. So you're gonna be getting to know my mom, my dad, and my grandfather a lot better after today's video. I hope you guys enjoy. So the first question just came in for Grandpa, and it is by Sonia.mprz. That's who asked the question, and her question is, which is your favorite book? That's a very hard question to answer, isn't it, Grandpa?
Yeah, because basically I am pretty technical in a lot of my reading, and so it's not a book that others would probably find very interesting.
So if you were to grab a book, what kind of book would it be?
It would probably be something to do with gravity, or fundamental physics, things like that. Something that's currently the latest discoveries. I worked for NASA for a number of years, from 1960 to somewhere like, basically almost 40 years.
Perfect answer, Grandpa. So basically anything scientific and fundamental.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm sat outside with Mom and Dad, and their questions are rolling in, so thank you guys for submitting so many questions. Your first question, guys, is from DL Gray 14. How did the two of you meet?
Where did we meet? It was so long ago.
So
like 3 centuries ago?
I was graduating.
3 decades.
I was graduating from high school, and I had my graduation party earlier in the day.
She was 18.
And yeah, I was 18, 18 and a half. And
That
I was staying the
counts.
night with my friend, and her twin sister came and got me out of bed and wanted me to go to a party with her. So I did, and he happened to be at the party.
Was that Tootie?
That was Cindy. It was her twin sister, Sandy, that took me to the party. Wanted me to
Very
go.
nice, very nice. Dad, do you have anything you want to add?
Well, you left out the most important part, was we went
Yeah.
and met. There wasn't the car crash. So there was a parked car outside at the party that I was at that got hit by a car. He happened to be working in the area at that point in time. The person throwing the party saw him, invited him in, and then we started talking at the party, and that's how we met.
Come on in. So I went on into the party, and they had this big old beer ball, and the thing wouldn't work.
Okay.
So I took out a knife and carved a hole in the top of it, grabbed a ladle from the kitchen, and started ladling beer. And she was thirsty, so I gave
You
her a
obviously
cup.
ladled Mom water because she was 18 and a half.
No, it was no, not in Maryland. It was drinking age was 18 then.
Oh,
No,
okay.
it wasn't.
Wink, wink. Yes, Dad
my
was.
graduation
Well, I
party.
was
Yeah,
barely of
I don't
age.
drink alcohol at all.
It
No,
was
neither did I. I was just helping out the grown adults that were ready to drink.
exactly.
He was 21.
All right, guys, hold on. Do you guys mind if I turn off that fan? Am I killing you both slowly with this?
The fan?
Yeah. Do you hear that?
I need air.
Okay, you're old. You guys need air. Okay, if you guys hear fan flutter in the background, it's Okay, Grandpa, your next question is from Tingle Tiger ASMR. Where were you born?
I was born in Kokomo, Indiana,
Yes, love it.
and I basically went to Purdue University, and then from there to Cleveland, and started working with NASA, which I've done for more than 40 years.
Very good.
I still am. Now I'm in Florida.
Yeah. Okay, your next question is from Tiffany Ann Moore. What type of personality did Mindy have as a toddler?
Cute but sassy.
Spunky personality. Fun in public, always.
Very well behaved in public. Very well behaved. Never an outburst, never a temper tantrum. But at home, she wanted what she wanted when she wanted it and was constantly saying, look at me, look at me, look at me.
Not much has changed.
4 hours, she wanted her milk. Every 4 hours. 24 hours a day, every 4 hours. Not 4 hours and 1 minute, not 3 hours and 59 minutes. No. On the dot.
Very
I don't
scheduled.
know how. I don't know
I'm still
how.
very scheduled.
It was boom, boom, boom. And there was no sleeping. It was up, I'm ready to eat, I'm ready to drink, and I want my diaper changed too. So you better get it done. And that was the routine
Now.
pretty much her old toddler age. And when we went out in public, she smiled and she shined and she made people happy, and they're like, oh, you got it easy. Look at that. That's a beautiful kid you got there. Oh, you're going to be in trouble when you get older because I took you to the flea markets all the time.
Isn't that how it always goes?
So-
Well behaved in public, but wild child at home.
Really,
were.
because I've seen some children out in public that, holy moly.
Yeah, that's
they're angry.
true.
You were fine in public. No embarrassments.
Actually, you and your
no-
brother were good in public.
How was I as a teenager?
Attention.
I'd say a typical teenager. Sassy, experimental,
Excuse me.
and always big-hearted, though. Always big heart, loved animals.
Struggled in
But-
school with her teachers because the teachers were jealous because she was pretty, is what they would say.
She was very social.
Yeah, I got kicked out a lot because I would talk a lot.
Lack
Yeah.
of focus on the schoolwork, but
Yeah.
Unfortunately.
And how was I as an adult, early adult age? 18, 19, 20, 21-ish.
well, we were here, and you were still in Ohio. So, I mean, you kept in touch, and things seemed to be okay, but, I mean, generally the same.
They were worried about you, and
Very
you were
worried.
grown to be an adult, and that's what you wanted, and you wanted your independence. So
I never thought you'd come down here, that's for sure, but very grateful and happy that you did.
Yay!
Because we need help. And
Yeah, lots of help.
Okay, why did you decide to dress as Einstein for Halloween? By the way, I love it. That was from May Din PR.
He's been one of my favorite scientists. He broke the mold in terms of there were a lot of things that were not understood very well, and he was the one who had the creativity to break them down and to really find out what their real contents were. And like I say, he's well recognized as having really moved physics tremendously forward.
Very good. This next question is from Summer McDaniel 100. How did you get Mindy's name? Also, the name is very pretty.
Thank you. So, when I grew up, my mom watched a soap opera called The Guiding Light. So, of course, since she was watching it, I had to watch it. And there was a character on there named Melinda Sue Lewis, who I thought was so pretty. And she was like Mindy, kind of spunky. She was a rich girl. Not that you're a rich girl, you weren't, but she just had that prissy personality. And
Did she go by Mindy, but her name was Melinda?
you know, I think they called her Melinda.
So then why did mine... Okay, so my real name is Melinda
It is
Sue,
Melinda Sue.
but why Mindy?
I don't know. We just
How did that happen?
Anu.
just happened.
Anu.
Heck.
And we were gonna name
We
Jimmy
were
Moore.
joking about naming your brother Mork, but
That would have been great. Thanks,
There's
guys.
the
Thank you
egg.
for not
Do it.
doing that.
Look at Robert Williams' egg. It's right there.
Here's the egg chair.
And you wonder where we named Mindy from.
The egg doesn't fall from the wall.
The egg doesn't fall from... I can't even say it. That was good, Dad. This next question, Grandpa, is from Kristen Lilly. How did you feel about Larry and I's relationship at first?
I actually thought it was okay. I mean,
Thanks,
basically, I've I saw you go through some pretty nasty relationships in your early dating, and as someone who definitely fits your personality and interacts with you and supports you he's very good.
Thanks, Grandpa. Okay, this next question is from Annabelle. Why did you guys move to Florida?
Green.
green and warm. But we went to the Florida Keys what was that, 2007?
Ocean, trees,
And we spent 3 weeks there. We
fireflies.
spent Christmas and New Year's there. And after spending 18 years in Maryland and then 21 years in Ohio, I was like, there is actually something beyond snow, ice, freezing temperatures, cold. And I was just in heaven. I love the
Hearts
weather.
are easier to be happy with each other the warmer they are. When we're cold, we're like,
Your next question is from Mazza Markic, I think. They want to know, how old are you?
I am 81.
And they want to know if my dad is your only child and they want you to have a nice day.
Yes. Yes, he is my only. Yeah, actually, he's adopted, but yeah, he's my only child.
Very good. All right, your next question is from Muggleborn1027. Do your parents like Harry Potter?
Yes, very much so. Love Harry
Interesting.
Potter.
reminds
Love
me of
Universal.
not public school, but private school.
Love Universal Studios. I like the magic and the it's just
Nature.
interesting. It's fun.
Water.
The
ice,
only thing I
fire.
can say about Harry Potter is it gets a little harder for me to watch as the series goes on. Of course, I always want to see the ending with Harry and Voldemort, but it gets so dark. And I even struggled with Fantastic Beasts. Loved the first one with all the cute critters, but then the second one seemed to get dark. They're great movies, but clearly I have an issue with the darkness.
I don't see the darkness. I see personality and nature and humanity within people that strive to be better under the circumstances that they're put into.
Very true.
Beautifully put.
Yep, that was very good.
Ooh, Valerie wants to know if you have read the Harry Potter books.
I have read a few of them. I have not read the entire series. I have watched all of the movies.
And would you consider yourself a Harry Potter fan? That's from Daisy Cox 4.
Definitely am a Harry Potter fan, yes.
Yay.
I like some of the younger, early movies a little better because of the fact that they were, so young and interacting with the place and issues there.
Yeah, and a little easier to follow. The later it
Yes.
gets, the darker it gets too.
Well, the more they begin to concentrate on certain games, and the game becomes the issue rather than the people.
Right. Okay, your next question is, do you guys get along with Larry?
Oh, the guy you married? Are you serious? Yeah, so far, yeah.
No, not at all.
He's been being
No.
no.
Yeah, no, we're all together like multiple times a week, every week, but no.
We do get along with Larry. Larry's a good guy.
Yeah, did I say who
Very
asked
helpful,
that?
Respectful.
That is from Hunt EAG. So yes, your answer. From Falsy Gal, do you miss working at NASA?
I really enjoyed my time at NASA, but there is a time when you do need to retire and do other things. And at that time I was married, and we also wanted to go different places. And eventually wound up going from Ohio to warmer Florida, which I enjoyed.
From Veronica Vasquez 435. Mom, how old are you?
Goodness gracious.
30.
I am 47.
And Dad, how old are you?
40.
Plus
No.
9?
No.
Okay, we'll leave it at that.
Thank you.
This is from Sun00 Set 11. Who is your example in your life?
Oh, good question. Well, I obviously was very impressed with Einstein, but there are other very famous physicists. But that's basically the fundamental laws of nature. People who discovered them, worked on them, and pushed the field further.
Oh, this is so cute. From Carcineful, will you adopt all of us viewers?
Foster, possibly for the weekend.
Of course, we'll adopt all of your viewers.
That's so
We're
cute,
not
guys.
legally allowed to adopt, but we can foster for the weekend.
Okay.
We can foster friends for the weekend.
Okay.
Please like and share.
Gramps, you're the best. How does he feel about you putting your life online?
I'm too old for that. I want to enjoy the years I have. And I have a bad back, so I'm not going to be the Superman.
How do you feel about me being online?
How about?
About me being online.
Oh, it's fun. The main problem is, like, say, the security of your passwords and so forth. It's a dangerous place anymore. So that's. But other than that, if you don't have anything on there that you would be threatened if it got out or whatever.
That's very, very true. From ASHR0813, was I a hard kid to raise?
No. Thank goodness.
Generally, no, but we had our struggles.
They were
Trying to
normal
keep you
struggles.
down the right path, I would say. Keep you on the right road.
That makes sense.
She was a vine. She was growing everywhere.
Yes. Doing typical teenager things, but needed guidance for sure, as most teenagers do.
From Carly Moulter, she would like to know, where is the farthest you have traveled from home?
We have been basically in the United States. The exception of that was we went on a cruise. My wife is dead now, but we went on a cruise to Hawaii from San Jose. So that probably was definitely the longest trip we've had.
This next question is from, I think it's Tiffanite25.
Hi, Tiffany, 25.
How do you feel about us being on the internet and putting our lives on social media?
My initial reaction to Mindy when she was going to actually show Larry on her channel was no, because I know how shallow and cold and cruel this world can be. Despite there's so many wonderful people in the world, I was terrified that you guys would just get tore up. So I originally said no, but not that doesn't exist. I mean, clearly she has had some pretty nasty things happen, but overall I enjoy it now. I actually enjoy it. I'm not one to be on camera so much, but I'm trying to get over that.
The YouTube
But I like
channel.
it.
The YouTube channel has blossomed like a flower, and the viewers are like bees in a nest. And somehow, if Mindy Mink is helping others grow, and you all have a positivity of this, and it helps you, if you guys feel helped, I feel confident that I'm for this and I like it. And as long as the positivity is up there, and there's always going to be negativity, because unfortunately negativity is everywhere.
I just don't get that. Why do people have to be so darn negative all the time? I mean, come on, people, lighten up, have a good time, be nice.
Relax
It
and
doesn't
smile.
cost a dime, not even a dime.
It's true.
But I tell you, what's also cool about this whole thing is you can actually learn a lot from different people, like different ideas, recipes.
Like her, I've learned
You
a
know,
lot.
great movies to watch, places to go and see. I mean, there's so many things. It's kind of cool. It's like an
And we don't
extended
know where it's
family.
going, we don't know where it's been, and we can just go forward and we can go backwards. It's like a time machine.
And the fact that you're reaching people in Europe and Philippines and Canada and all of these countries is just mind-blowing to me.
That's a lot of fun.
We're happy. If you're not
If
happy,
you would have told us that was going to happen in the 70s or 80s, I'd have
No.
been like, yeah, right. Okay.
no.
That it's really
Maybe
cool.
if it was Mindy the weather girl on like channel something or another on your local weather station, yeah, that would be Mindy Mink. And then we'd all get mad at her when it rained when she said it was going to be sunny.
You know, that is one job. You don't have to be right very often, and you keep your job.
That's true. Very
You make
true.
Lots of mistakes.
Well, this is a really good one, Grandpa. You might have to think really deep about it. From Dawn Billington, what is the magnificent thing that you have seen or done in your life? The most magnificent thing you have seen or done?
I was a great fan of traveling out west. We did that many times, and places like Yellowstone, the Grand Tetons, and driving through even Nevada and Arizona. They each have their own special views and so forth, and so we went on a lot of west trips throughout our life.
Good. Yeah, I bet it is pretty extravagant out there, isn't it? Like the scenery?
Yes, definitely.
Okay, this next question is from Pam Patterson 075.
Hi, Pam Patterson.
How did your parents feel about your relationship with Larry?
For me, I originally really thought it was like a phase, like a kind of young adult phase, period, in a discussion. It wasn't anything that I thought would last. And then, of course, I also had concerns about if something happened to Larry and Mindy being a widow very young. I mean, they're in different places in their lives, different experiences. So my initial reaction would have been, it's a phase, it's just going to go away. It's not going to be anything long term.
Dad?
Not surprised with the Mindy-Larry relationship, being supportive towards both. Where it goes is fine, as long as it's on the positive side. It'll need strength with the age crap in the relationship.
Age crap?
Age gap. We know what you meant, Dad.
Yeah, that's funny.
Maybe I meant to say age crap.
Age crap, yeah.
Age crap thing. Can you
Yeah,
believe
we're
these
mad
days?
about getting older. You know,
That
it's
was
just...
Yeah, Dad's 40.
And I want to
That's
say,
accident.
whoever
That's
came up with the
40s.
golden years, really? I mean, come on.
Maturity
What's
is there.
golden about arthritis and gray hair?
You guys are too funny. Grandpa, what year were you born in?
1938.
That is from Sophie Kanier.
Yes.
This is from Mother Tucker 3. Dad, what is your favorite recipe?
Oh, jeez. Nationality recipes. I can't have any favorite one. For recipes that I would make myself, I'd go between European, Italian, Greece.
But specific, is there a specific meal?
Yeah, like one specific meal that you like to cook that you know your family loves. Like a favorite, what's a favorite meal that you enjoyed cooking
His
with your
prime rib.
grandmother that like
Christmas Eve was
something that
phenomenal.
brings out a memory for you, like that one go-to meal?
Well, for Larry, it has to be plain. There's no seasoning, there's no sugar, there's no spice, there's no butter on the bread, there's no jelly.
Not
or
garlic,
peanut
but
butter.
there can be, but yeah,
And
poor
everything
Larry's.
has to be plain.
That's not the question.
But what is your favorite recipe?
Any meal that actually others will smile from.
You know what? I think that your go-tos, I would say, for me, the ones that you cook that are very memorable is like what Mom said, Christmas Eve prime ribs, your Thanksgiving dinner. I would also say your chili was a big staple growing up.
His chili is outstanding.
Stews. And,
Your stews and pot roasts.
on cold days, carrots, onions,
The pot roast.
cabbages, pot roast, beef.
So basically you enjoy pretty much cooking anything, anytime, as long as you're making people happy and
Right.
you like to please
Yeah,
people
if
and
I-
cook for people.
If I was a single guy, I would not cook.
But I tell you,
It wouldn't happen.
his cooking is so good. It's hard to manage weight.
All right, Mom, this
I do
next
not
one.
put sugar in the food though.
No, but dang, it's good.
Mom, this next one is from you, also from Mother Tucker 3. Mom, were you a stay-at-home mom or did you work?
I worked. I did the typical 8 to 5, Monday through Friday.
Very good. And actually, there's another leading question. I just passed it, but they want to know what you both do. Here it is from Kristen Lilly. What do you guys do for work?
I'll let you go first.
I would say I'm a transportation specialist since 1994. That means I'm in the trucking industry, from driving truck, Class A, to commercially brokering loads. I've before the internet and after the internet, and loads going anywhere in the United States. I can handle it. I can get the load covered. Been doing that. It's very aggressive. It's very fun. It's 7 days a week sometimes, 24 hours a day. But basically, trucking industry since 1994, and logistics needs and understanding the truck and the shipper and the receiver and the purchasers.
Very
and their
good.
needs.
And Mama?
I am a special asset analyst. So basically, I work with a financial institution where I specialize in working with trust funds and analyzing non-marketable assets.
Sounds very fun.
Yes, and my major was in college was finance and management, which I've also done supervision in the banking industry as well.
Very good. And we're going to end with one final question. This is from Kate Sloan. She wants to know how you're doing today.
Not too bad. I have some problems with my back, but other than that, I basically am still pretty healthy and, can do things.
You having a good day?
Yes.
Good. And I'm going to ask this question because I like this question. Somebody didn't ask this, but they might want to know. Grandpa, what is your favorite holiday?
Oh, that's an interesting. Probably Christmas would be my guess as being favorite.
Mine too.
Yep.
That's a good one. Larry, what's your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
Mine too.
Yep.
Good job, Grandpa. You say goodbye to everybody.
Goodbye.
Dawn Billington wants to know which one of you is cooler.
We're both cool.
I think you both are cool.
We're very different in different ways. We're almost opposite in a lot of things, but we have things that we like. Dad's generally more chill and cool, and
Try not
the
to be
rock
feisty.
music.
I try to stay. I think cool means you don't cause problems.
I don't cause
You don't.
Mom definitely does not cause problems.
I'm more laid back and quiet, and kind of just get that laugh, happy, silly laugh at things that.
It's entertaining goofiness.
Yeah, I'm goofy. He's cool. I'm goofy.
Yeah, I would say so. I'd say you both are very cool in very different ways. You both have your moments. You both bring the good side out of each other, the goofy sides out of each other. This one can be a little bit of a party animal when he wants to be.
Yeah, Mom's
This
straight
one's
and
more
narrow.
like laid back and hides. But they're both a lot of fun. Oh, this is cute. From Ketchup to Me. How long have you guys been married?
29 years, 3 months, and 17 hours and 5 seconds.
Sounds about
Not
right.
like anybody's counting or anything. So you guys are coming up on 30 this year. When did you guys get married?
August 31st, 1990.
In a church
In a church.
with a bell. Dong. 97 dongs.
Oh my God.
It's true.
This next question is from Tingle Tiger ASMR. I think we've answered one from her. What is your absolute funniest memory with Mindy?
Ooh. Funny memory.
There's so many. Where to begin?
Well, the first one that popped into mind, I guess, has got to be the honest one, right? The first one.
Oh, are you talking about the grocery store?
Yes.
Oh.
Those big.
She wasn't 3 years old. She was 2.5, and I took her to the grocery store, and she's sitting in the cart with her legs dangling out. And we picked up our groceries and whatnot, and she's not even 3 yet. And it was wintertime. It was cold, and we're in the checkout line, and I'm putting the groceries on the conveyor belt, minding my own business. And she's just sitting there, and she's like, Dad, check out the boobs on that woman in front of us.
Look at those big boobies.
Yeah, and
Put you in a great
Mouth of
spot.
babes.
I don't. It's the first thing that popped into my mind, because you laugh about it afterwards, but you don't really
humiliated in the store.
Yeah.
And want to apologize. It's like, oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. She's 3. Send help.
Not even.
Send help. Mom, I know your funniest one. You tell it all the time.
Horseback riding?
That one and the coffee one.
Oh my word, I'll share both because
Okay.
they're both up there. Of course, Halloween, we had a lot of fun on Halloween. I'm not gonna lie, that was a blast. But we took horseback riding lessons. And how old were you when we were doing that?
Probably 9, 10, 11.
Yeah, I'd say. And we were doing some bareback lessons. So I had just gotten a brand new truck, a Ford pickup truck. He had bought me a new
No, what kind of pickup truck?
an F-350 dually. It was like my dream truck. So we were in the riding arena. It was cold, and she went to jump up on her horse, which was like a pony, and she jumped too hard, went all the way over the other side, and landed in a pile of fresh, steamy horse manure. And I was cracking up laughing until I realized she had to get into my new truck with horse poopies on her.
She rode the bed.
No.
And the freezing
it was
cold
too
all the way
cold.
back. No,
It was
just kidding.
Freezing. Ohio was so cold.
And-
And then the other one was Mindy played travel softball, and I was working, so I would call her and say, "Can you brew my coffee?" Because I'd throw it into a giant to-go thermos. So she'd always tell me she made the coffee, and then I'd come home and the coffee wasn't made, so I couldn't even make any to take with me. Because most of the concession stands in the summer didn't sell coffee, and I drink it 24/7. So I don't know how, after however many times of that, I call her from work. I'm saying, "Okay, I'm getting ready to leave. Can you start the coffee?" "Oh, I already did it." And I said, "No, you didn't, because I can't smell it brewing." And she said, "Oh, okay, fine. I'll make it now."
As if Mom could smell it through the phone.
As if I could smell it working in Cleveland compared to, the 15 miles or so where she was at home. So that was always made me laugh.
This next question is from Lauren, and Lauren would like to know if you guys played sports growing up. Dad, you can go ahead and go first.
Childhood, I played baseball for like just one season, and that was about it. And bowling, if you call that a sport.
That's a sport.
Bowling was fourth grade. Baseball was second or third grade. And by the time I got to fourth or fifth grade, the sports were gone. And it was nothing but higher education.
Mom, did you play sports?
Yes, I did. I started bowling when I was like 3. Duck pins in Maryland, we didn't do 10 pins. We did the duck pins, which is, I think, a Maryland thing, Baltimore area. I played softball from the time I was 5 and played up through high school. I had a full scholarship to play softball, which I actually walked away from and moved to Ohio with your dad. I played 4 years of varsity field hockey. I was a goalie, and I played, of course, 4 years varsity softball, fast pitch. And then I was 3-year varsity and 1-year JV for basketball. I was a point guard.
I wore her sport jackets and her sport shirts.
And then when I was done playing,
hero.
I was coaching. I coached Mindy's softball teams.
Yeah, everybody
Some
loved
of
my
them.
mom.
She's awesome.
Mom is awesome.
Still is.
I enjoyed the girls. I enjoyed getting out there and playing, showing them different things.
Knows the rules more than the umps and the coaches.
No. Shucks.
You guys are the cutest. This last question is from Tori Steelman. She wants to know your favorite Christmas traditions. 'Tis the season is coming, guys.
We have basically Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. It all kind of flows
Setting
together.
the tree up.
So, well,
Oh,
of
yeah.
course, the decorating and all of that, but
Lights.
Mindy's
bulbs,
referenced this
Angels.
in her videos where she's talked about being at Grandma's Christmas Eve. That was so much fun. We would spend Christmas Eve with the grandparents, Jim's parents, and we'd have a big spread of different cheeses and
Sprinkles,
cheese rolls
kids.
and crackers and
Everybody's decorating.
veggies.
They're gonna get to
cocktail
spend
shrimp.
They're going to
we
get
would
to
dip.
spend Christmas Eve with us in Vlogmas, so they'll get to see our Christmas Eve traditions.
Yeah, and then we had the big
On
prime
Christmas
rib
Day.
dinner, Christmas Eve. And then Christmas Day, and of course, whatever presents the grandparents got for all of us and we got for them, we would exchange Christmas Eve. And Christmas morning, of course, we woke up and the kids were home and they would open their presents and stockings, and then your parents would come over and we would have leftover prime rib dinner, and it was just always fun. But I love everything about Christmas.
Same, it's
From
hard to pick, yeah.
decorating to watching movies to wrapping to shopping to just the whole 9 yards. It was Larry.
Better be good.
Yeah, in one of your Q&As or one of your more recent videos, he was talking about the Christmas spirit, where if you bump into somebody, it's during the Christmas holiday, oh, it's okay, don't worry about this.
Tip
Like a
your
couple
hat.
days after Christmas, they're like, you know, cranky.
Curtsy.
I just
Yeah.
wish that was all year long.
Right.
I wish people could just be kind and friendly all year long.
I will say one down thing about Florida or anywhere in a warm area is the energy of the warmth of Christmas isn't as much in the south as it is up north. Up north, it's dire straits. You're going to have to stay warm. You're going to have to bake cookies and fill your house with sugars and pies and cooking galore, or you're going to freeze. And everybody wants to stay warm, so let's cook more food and sing some Christmas songs and some go out caroling to the neighbors, and the snow
one thing
is
we never
out there
really did.
and the pretty lights. Well, we've had Christmas carols. I've gone out Christmas caroling before. You want to go out Christmas caroling? We can't do it in the south. We got to go back up north to do that.
Let's go.
It isn't the same energy.
I don't miss that cold. I don't miss all that stuff.
But Christmas is so definitely such a northern thing. Like we still
Also
have it here, but it's
It has to
different.
be cold.
Well, all the Christmas
Has
cards
to
you
be
see
crisp.
snow and horses pulling sleighs,
Yeah.
sleighs and
Old man winter. But once the day after the Christmas
I
or
wanna
after
know-
New Year's, bye.
here's a poll
Old
for
man winter.
your fan base. White lights or colored lights?
Oh boy, now you're really going to get the debate going in the comment section.
Yes, because I used to be colors. I like the color, multicolor lights, and now I'm into the white lights. I just think they're a little bit more
White is for purity and
What's the word?
innocence.
Like classy and
Yeah.
elegant and
yes, it has more of an elegant feel to
But
me.
the colored lights is what keeps old man winter
But
away.
since
Yes,
we
he
disagree
likes
on
to
this
do.
topic, what we have is a
We
tree.
don't disagree on this
Well-
topic, but there's not much we disagree on, right?
You like the color lights and I like the white lights. So what we do is we have
Depends
a
on
tree
my
that has
mood.
both. It's a three-lit tree. So one day we're on white lights.
next day you're
It's
on colored. I like it. Thank you guys for answering
Thank you
everybody's
for
questions.
asking.
We couldn't get to them
Merry
all.
Christmas. Happy Hanukkah.
Oh, they're
Kwanzaa.
spending Thanksgiving with us as well.
Okay.
Because we did that last year and everybody really wants to see Thanksgiving.
Possibly.
So, all right. I hope you guys enjoyed the interview with my mom, my dad, and my grandpa. I hope you guys got to learn a little bit more about them. And if you liked this video, give it a big thumbs up. Don't
Like
forget
and
to
share.
share.
Like and
Don't
share.
forget to subscribe.
Like and share.
And
Subscribe.
leave a comment below. And we'll see you again very
Be
soon.
nice to one another and love the one you're with.
Bye.
Bye.